Pastor Washington, good afternoon. Pleasure to chat with you. We're chatting here at the Persian Worshipers of Christ church here in Los Angeles. You just finished sermon preaching here at the church to this Iranian Christian community. What was your reaction? What was your feedback as to your message, your pro-Israel message to this congregation?
Well, first I want to say that Pastor Rasul and the entire congregation are just beautiful, amazing people. This was indeed my first time worshiping with them. I had an amazing time. Even in the songs, I don't speak Farsi, but I was getting some interpretation on some of them. Beautiful. And so the message well received. I'm excited to be able to come to be with the Iranian Christian community here in the Los Angeles area. And we shared a biblical message about standing with Israel and the Jewish people, based mostly on Romans chapter 11, Paul's exhortation to the church. And this church is powerful. They have a tremendous ministry. The pastor has a tremendous heart to reach the Iranian people with the gospel. And they're very open and receptive to that message, also being standing in solidarity with Israel and the Jewish people. So it was amazing, and I had a great time. I'm looking forward to being back with them.
In your speaking to this congregation, you raised the fact about Cyrus, who freed the Jews, allowed them to return back to their biblical homeland, and the connection of Cyrus to the people of Iran. Where do you see the future of CUFI as far as this Iranian congregation and other Iranian Christian congregations in the country and worldwide?
Well, first of all, I'm excited about not just meeting them for the first time, and then also, of course, being introduced to them by Karmel Melamed, one of the Jewish leaders here in the Persian Jewish community. But I see this as a powerful relationship going forward. I shared with Pastor that in our last summit, just last week in Washington, D.C., there were some 25 nations that were represented. One that was not was Iran. So I'm believing by faith that Iran will be included in that group on next year in Washington, D.C. We're looking forward to doing other events here, connecting with Pastor, with all the other members that are here as well, continuing to share this message. We shared the biblical message, but as you know, when you're talking about Israel, it's the land, it's the geopolitics, it's all of those things. As Christians, we stand on the foundation of the Word of God. But it goes further than that. With that as the foundation, and we spoke about Cyrus being the person that God used to bring the Jewish people back to the land, and that as Iran stands as a crossroads now, to either be a Haman and come against the Jewish people, or be a Cyrus and bless the Jewish people and see the rebuilding and the strengthening of Jerusalem. So we are believing that God's hand is on this place to be that Cyrus, both in royalty and in power and in blessing Israel and the Jewish people. I'm looking forward to a wonderful relationship.